This is the Tokyo Met Pod.
The Met Pod.
There's the gong, and right now let's welcome to the Met Pod the country manager for Oakwood, Japan, Mr. Martin Fluck.
Well, it's great to be here.
It's great to have you with us here in the Met Pod.
Thank you for inviting me.
Why should our listeners know about the Oakwood?
Well, we have fully furnished and fully serviced apartments here in Tokyo with prime locations, and I think it's one of the reasons in Tokyo with prime locations to be here and then enjoy the facilities.
Now, you said prime locations.
Like,
how many locations do you have?
well, we have 7 buildings, total of 462 apartments, and there are 6 out of 7 are located in Minato-ku, and 1 is in Shibuya-ku, but it's in Aoyama, and next to the chic and elegant Omotesando area, so it's all really in great locations.
And the location where at this time is the Oakwood Midtown. Tell us what's near this Oakwood.
The Tokyo Midtown complex, near being our neighbor, being the Ritz-Carlton, for instance,
right.
And of course the shopping galleria area and the other restaurants in the whole Tokyo Midtown complex.
Lots of restaurants.
And of course, yes, lots of restaurants. And then Roppongi Hills is very near.
Very near, like a shopping center.
Yeah, exactly. So it's all very, very near and accessible, easy accessible. We have 2 subway lines plus an outside one, 3 subway lines in total coming into Tokyo Midtown, which is so convenient for our residents living here to commute. It's amazing.
And of course, a big park in the back.
Oh, the park, yes, beautiful, especially with the cherry blossom season.
Yeah.
Tons of, really many people coming here just to enjoy the beautiful area here in the middle of the city. Such a park is amazing.
And you're not too far from Tokyo Tower either, right?
Yes. Walk down the road there. Yes, very near. About 10 minutes probably by walk.
Tell us about the Oakwood. Who is it useful for?
Actually, it's for someone who, stays on a longer term assignment because the minimum stay is 30 days for us in service departments here in Japan.
Minimum stay is 30 days.
30 days.
I see.
So, we have project people coming into Japan like for 2 or 3 months. This is perfect, ideal. Like to stay in a service department. It gives more space than a hotel, gives a homelier feeling than a hotel, gives you a kitchen, full-fledged kitchen facility compared to hotels. So basically more homely, more privacy.
What are some of the other differences between a hotel and the Oakwood?
We have 3 different room types. We have a studio, 1 and 2 and 3 bedrooms, so actually 4 different room types.
Right.
Then, the big difference is, of course, in the room itself, we have a full-fledged kitchen, as I just mentioned.
Right, you mentioned
hotels don't have that. So, here, especially at the Midtown, is amazing. The kitchens are so beautifully arranged. So even a person like me or men who never cooked started cooking.
Right.
Because it looks so tempting to cook. It's so beautiful. Yeah.
You have a grocery store right downstairs,
and
right?
you won't believe it. It's right next to our doorstep, 24 hours. We're the only one with an access to the supermarket for 24 hours. All the others have to walk around the building, but not for us. So
you guys can
amazing.
Go right downstairs and go directly to the supermarket, pick something up at midnight, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, bring it upstairs and cook it up.
Correct, yeah.
There you go. Now, do you have any restaurants in the Oakwood itself?
No, unfortunately we don't. We just have a lounge and we offer, daily continental-style breakfast.
Right.
The lounge is very, very spacious. So because it's so spacious, we have the ability and the opportunity to have events here. We have a lot of chamber events here and other events, private events. We do have actually events like sports events. We have the big screen coming up like, baseball or, whatever event, sports event. We do that. We show that for our residents.
Oh, you do it for the residents?
Super Bowl, we had it here.
Oh, you had a Super Bowl party here?
Yes.
And did you serve food and all that sort of thing?
The real thing. Sausages and beers and
the whole works.
Hot dogs, yeah.
All
the whole works, yeah.
At the Oakwood. Now, you said you don't have any restaurants here. Why is that?
Outside of Japan, the Oakwoods do have restaurants, and they work more like a hotel. Right. And if you work more like a hotel, you need to create that atmosphere giving restaurants or bars. Right. Here in Japan, because this is the only one with 24-hour service, but the other Oakwoods in Japan only have, like 18 hours per day service. So it's limited. And with Tokyo having so many restaurants anyway around the buildings, actually for us we tend to focus only on apartments here in Japan rather than giving the food and beverage aspect.
What about some of the other aspects of the Oakwood? Do you have like a business center?
Yes. Actually, this Oakwood Premier Tokyo Midtown is our flagship, especially in Japan, and this one really has a business center, has a boardroom, and an unbelievable spacious gym. State-of-the-art equipment is there.
Any extra charge to use
no, for
the
those
gym?
no, it's all included.
All part of the residential fee.
Yes, and also the daily breakfast is included in the rent.
Oh, very good. What is the business concept of the Oakwood?
Oakwood was founded 53 years ago in the States,
right.
And the concept was really giving people opportunity to enjoy apartments with service, differentiating ourselves from just regular rental apartments and the hotels. And actually, it started all off with, people getting together.
Right.
And in the States, that's how it happened. So people were having fun getting together, sitting next in the States in L.A., sitting around the pool and enjoying the atmosphere, which is very unique. So it's different to hotels, where you stay maybe 2 or 3 nights. And in that model, where like in our model, people do tend to stay longer and become friends.
I see.
So that we actually create lifestyle for our residents.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So people planning to stay and or live here for a month or more will move into a lifestyle.
A lifestyle. And you won't believe it, even if residents check out, they come back to join these weekly wine events or to meet their friends or make friends for life at the Oakwood. So it's all about lifestyle.
What about prices? I'm sure some of our listeners right now, potential visitors to Tokyo, potential visitors to Japan, are probably curious about the price range.
Yes. These 7 properties here in Tokyo, we have 3 different brands for them. Lowest, the most inexpensive rate per month, I'm calling it per month, it starts with 280,000 yen.
Okay, 280,000.
Not at 80,000 yen.
Okay.
And where we are now sitting, the highest price goes up to 2.2 million yen per month for a 3-bedroom apartment.
2.2 million per month?
Yes. So, it boils down to quality of service and facilities, location. And, we are running at anything between 86 and 90% occupancy.
So there are vacancies here.
There are a little bit of vacancy,
a few vacancies.
But we have a very steady business model over the year. We don't have waves.
Now, you told us about the top price before, but I don't think I heard the lowest price. What
the lowest price starts with 280,000 yen.
280,000.
That's for a studio, which is about 33 to 35 square meter. But not here. That's in another location near Roppongi Crossing.
And the cheapest price here at the Oakwood in Midtown is what?
It's sort of 480,000.
480,000.
Also for studio, which is about 43 square meter in size.
Okay.
But again, 24-hour service.
24-hour service.
Breakfast included.
Fitness center,
great location, and free wine nights on a Thursday.
Do you have any plans for expansion?
Definitely. Outside of Tokyo would be, of course, Yokohama. Then Nagoya would be great. We looked at, Osaka, Kobe, Fukuoka. So we covered all the cities, but it's not there yet. So we're working on it. It's always good to have new projects. But within Tokyo, we have a new project coming up in 2 years' time.
Where will that be?
Next to Tokyo Station.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Congratulations.
And another great location.
Absolutely. And the interesting thing about that is that it's going to have a hotel license. So we will be able to take stays of less than 30 days or even 2 and 3 nights.
And what a perfect location now that Tokyo Station has been renovated there in Modern Ochi, right?
Yes, absolutely. So we can't wait for that. Another 2 years. So,
do you have a credo, anything special about the Oakwood, or do you have any kind of slogan or, like the Ritz-Carlton has a slogan. They have that credo.
Well, what we say, Oakwood, the most trusted name in the service apartment business.
There you go.
The most trusted name.
The most trusted name.
And that's how we want to keep it, of course. So, yeah.
And Martin, do you have a website or do you have a Facebook site or anything like that where people can find out more information about this great property?
Yes, we do have oakwoodasia.com is our website.
Oakwood
Asia, one word.
Oakwood.com. Okay, got it.
And Facebook would be Oakwood Japan.
And do you put up pictures of your wine parties and everything like that?
Yes, we're steadily increasing the number of photos. It's still fairly new, but it's getting better. And yes, there are photos on the
And by the
Facebook.
way, how can a person get invited to the Thursday night wine party?
Well, these whole wine events started for the residents.
Right.
But, to make it more interesting for the residents, we do invite outside people, business people, potential prospective clients. And so we mix it up. And I think that's the fun part of it. So the residents have fun meeting new people and the outside people meeting residents. And again, lifestyle, creating lifestyle. And how you get in? Ask me.
Get in contact with Martin. Are you on Facebook? Are you on Facebook?
I am on Facebook.
Yeah. Do you make friends easily? Do you want our listeners to friend you?
Well, why not? Yes.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Why not?
There
Yes.
you go. All right, Martin, is there anything more you'd like to say to our listeners here in Japan and around the world?
Well, it's great to have this opportunity today to talk with you and explain what Oakwood is all about. It's great to be in Tokyo, Japan, and hopefully we can expand further in Japan and hopefully to see many people around in the wine nights. So.
Very good.
Yeah.
And we wish you all the best and big success and, of course, expansion all over the country and to China, Taiwan, Korea, and wherever else you'd like to go.
Thank you.
And may you have 11 more or 211 more years together with Oakwood.
Thank you.
Martin Fluck, thank you very much. Truly a pleasure.
Thank you.
The Tokyo Met Pod is filled with English information you can't find on any radio station in Japan. There's just no other source with this much spoken information in English about life in Tokyo. The Tokyo Met Pod.
The Met Pod.